Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the US South map. We're playing the meta settings here today. That's auto setup, 60-second turn timer, progressive cards, balanced splits dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals are off. Fog and Blizzards are on. Playing as the green player out of the third position, and interesting choice there by yellow. I guess that one makes sense. Certainly controls a pathing lane. I don't hate that. I have two major options on this board, in my opinion, right now. We've got the 2 there in Georgia. I think we might see purple end up on that 3 there in Alabama, which would kind of deter me from the Georgia position, certainly. I guess I do have an Oklahoma option as well, but I don't like that as much. That bonus is a bit better than most of the ones on the board. I like this 3 up here on in Virginia. So Virginia is a +3. Yeah, see, purple goes there. Now that is a 1-point card block on, or a 2-point card block on me over here, not including the 2 capitals. But I don't want to cap directly next to him on a 5 here and get rolled immediately. So we're gonna cap up here on this 3. Blue may cap behind us. I don't think that would be wise. It's only a +1 back there, not really worth it. He also may cap out in space here. I would take... Ugh. I'm not going to drop the question marks on him. Somebody told me that was toxic. I think it's funny. The fact that we see everybody's cap, I think that Blue's no-brainer cap position here was Little Rock in Arkansas. That's a +2, +3 maybe? That's a +3, Arkansas. I don't know how you don't take this. He knows I'm capped here. I don't know why you go here on this 5. Really an unfathomable choice there. Now, red sees me here. Pink's the only one that doesn't see me. We don't see him on Tennessee. I felt like Tennessee would have been a prime spot for him there. The U.S. South map is one of the new-ish maps from the USA Advanced Map Pack that was released last year, and this one is probably my favorite for Capitals. The West one is not bad either. I find that the Midwest one is just too large and open for Progressive Capitals. I like this one and the West one because they get a little bit choky, but not too much where they're annoying. Sometimes the Blizzards can certainly be a bit more frustrating to deal with. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I want to play for yet. I imagine purple takes Mississippi or Alabama. I mean, I called it Mississippi. Interesting that he knocks me out of the bottom here first. I'm wondering if he's going to try to scoop Florida and... Yeah, I don't think so. I think he just took Alabama. Let's see if I can slow roll this. I cannot. I'll just take the guaranteed card. Why not? I'm not rolling what's behind me yet because I don't trust blue at all. I would almost rather see blue clear out whatever is back here. He puts everything here. South Carolina is a +2. Okay. I think he's going to take South Carolina. I get why he went for this. I get why he did it. I'm not jazzed about it. Is he going to hit? He's going to hit me. I don't know why you roll that. I guess cover, it closes his cap off to me. But I wonder if he already had Myrtle Beach, and that's why he did that. Maybe I can sneak Oklahoma on this next turn. Red goes here. I wonder if red uses this. Like, there's a couple options, right? Red could be capped on, like, Jacksonville or Tallahassee. Oh, come on, break blue. He really doesn't. He hits me. He doesn't break blue. Okay. I don't really want the +1. I really, truly did not expect blue to cap over here. I could put troops over here and try to take Oklahoma. I don't know where pink is. That is the one downside to this. Red's actually doing a lot of attacking. So who knows where they actually are. I would love to know where the pink player is. Maybe it's very possible somebody had a large stack in Arkansas that deterred blue, but I don't know. I think that blue was upset that I took away this 1-point hold potential up here, which again is a 1-point hold for a +1. It's not very valuable. I don't even want to venture back here because there's a chance that like pink. Yeah, all right. Pink may have had a large stack here. Next blue out of there. I don't think it's in my best interest then to try to take Oklahoma if pink is right here. He hit this. Especially if he's going to do that. I don't understand the 4-on-2 slam. But my opponents aren't meant to make sense. We've lost a lot of material on that first turn. Just kind of everything that we had in other positions. I don't remember how many. I must have started with. So I only took one territory, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We lost 4 territories already. Yellow attacks up into pink. I think he. I mean, I'll attack with the. How long do you think he leaves the 4 here? I'd love to attack out this way, but yellow. I think already from what I've seen, I think yellow is one of my better opponents. Purple does manage to hold here, which is interesting. I don't. Okay. Now that I know that purple's behind me, I don't know why you would go for this, but I'm not going to let him sit back here. I think that's foolish to try to roll that. He's not going to be happy with me, though, when I do inevitably hit him. But I'm not going to let him sit back here. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Sorry. It's a shame I lost 4 off of that. Red did break blue, or blue didn't take this bonus. One of the two. Not as worried about that anymore. Obviously, I'd be a little bit worried about purple coming off cap and trickling up into me. I think he had 8 left here. I don't think he put much on cap there. But yeah, absolutely not going to... If purple's the only one in the pocket, there's no point letting him stay in there. I just don't get anything out of that. So we'll knock him out of there, sacrifice a little cap strength initially, but we should just be able to make that up on the next turn. If blue bots, I actually think this is pretty good for me, unless red wins the cap here. It does look like he's going to bot out. I want it to bot out down if he does. You know, interestingly, I feel like in games I've played recently, because I remember a month or 2 ago, I was having so many bot outs in the games that we were playing where we had so many stinking people leaving the games. Red has 11. +2, +3. Yeah, I think he took Florida and Georgia there. Or South Carolina, Georgia, and territory. One of the two. Very aggressive play. Wouldn't even be surprised to see if he breaks purple. That's why I'm surprised purple committed material behind me. He didn't know I was capped here, but this is not really close to your cap, all things considered, to be able to defend a break there. So red does something. I don't know what. Pink likely holds their +3. They do. Blue is botted. But what I was going to say is we haven't really seen a super high concentration of bot outs from people in the past couple weeks. You know, some games will have them for sure, right? Like our tier list Tuesday, we had a couple people flag pretty quickly, but I haven't been noticing many impactful bot outs, I guess is the better way to put it. Red is not happy with pink, so this might signal some retaliation. I'd also like to see yellow get a little active on other parts of the board as well. Now, and it looks like or that actually to me tells me that red wasn't holding, likely wasn't holding Florida. He was probably holding maybe Mississippi, Tennessee, something like that early. I don't think purple's coming up to hit me either. That was 2 attacks and he didn't get to me. So he's doing something. It seems that he's repositioned himself, which is good. He's playing left side now. He's going to hit my 3. Which is just foolish. This guy is wasting so much territory, man. If you want that bonus, you can have it. I will get right there. I'm just getting the troops out of the way of both purple and yellow. He committed so much in here just to come this way. It's very, very bizarre. So a little bit of red in the corner is interesting. Is blue back? No. I'm hoping that somebody has South Carolina and it attacks down, or it wants to bonus take South Carolina. It probably just ends up breaking me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That was exactly what I wanted to happen. If it doesn't break me, we get the extra troops. For +3 of Virginia, if this 3 doesn't attack off, probably fortifies 1 back to cap. No. Red got completely broken too. Not surprised that they're a bit frustrated. Now we just got to hope that nobody's aware enough that they can come take the blue capital. So I intentionally got this material out of yellow's bonus because I want them to be able to take their bonus. Does red break pink there? Because remember, red had a turn there where he was holding double bonus. We didn't get to see what he did after that. Doesn't break pink's +3. And we knew pink had at least a 6 here defending. And he comes out of the woodwork next to yellow's cap, and he's just going to take it. What are you doing? All right, pink. I don't think pink has any clue what he's doing here, if I'm being completely honest. That the troop taking their distribution and whatnot didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, he wasn't going to be able to get any of these bonuses. Hit a lot of my territories for, like, hit my 2 for absolutely no reason. But that's just sometimes the way the cookie crumbles in this game. Now, we're going to try to scoop this 3 cap here as long as purple doesn't. Yellow drops the 29 over here. And I expect him to take his bonus now. And maybe he deems that as... No, he doesn't. All right, so yellow's playing this really slow. I don't think yellow's a bad player by any means, but maybe a little bit too slow for yellow. Purple's still getting 8. We will get 9. Yeah, we will get 9. Now, I'm going to do something interesting here. He failed the roll on the cap. So he actually made that easier for me. I'm going to come off of my capital. I'm actually going to lock my cap up. I'm trying to back up the blue bot a little bit here. If I'm feeding the kill, that's fine. And the reason I'm backing this up, it actually is holding a +2, so it must be holding Tennessee. I think it might be a bonus taker. Like, it might take Georgia here. No, it does break me. Okay, but the idea behind this... Attack down? Ooh, really? That is so sad. That was kind of completely different from its previous behavior. That's a bit of a bummer. I mean, I guess we still get the +2 from the capital here. That is disappointing. And I lost quite a bit on those rolls, didn't I? I lost 1 on a 1, 2 on a 2. It's only 3 troops, but 3 troops is not nothing. Okay. Red breaks pink. So either red or purple broke pink. Well, probably not purple, right? Because purple attacked to the right. So red breaks pink. That's very interesting. And justifiable. Like, I get that. This guy's been an absolute nuisance, and he hasn't really allowed you to hold much. Why would you let him hold? And the player in the 4th position trades on 3. 6th position. Why did I say 4th? I was looking at the number of cards red had, and I just translated that to 4th position. The player in the final position who would normally get the 15 trade trades in on 3 to take the worst trade possible. I mean, that's good for us. Yellow's still playing no bonus, but he's got like a 30 cap, so He's probably still feeling pretty good. I'm hoping he doesn't have backdoor pathing off of the cap to the right. I want him to have to trudge through everybody. He's got 32 cap here. And he's really slow playing this. We know that Pink's still next to him on Houston. Unless Red hit it. It's one of the two of them. Now, what am I looking at here? I don't know. I think I wanted to see my cards. Yeah. Odessa. So that's where we're sitting here with a +3. Odessa, Texas. Not to be confused with Odessa, Ukraine. I think there's one less S in Odessa, Ukraine. Why are you taking this? Oh, is he going to try to kill the bot? I think he's trying to kill the bot. Comes off cap. No? I mean, I'll set. $12. Okay. I'll win this. Nope. I thought he was going to go for the kill. I'm a little surprised he didn't. Yeah, because now it trades. It's going to break him here. This 11's going to hit down into him. No? Really? Really? I thought he must have a ton of troops here in Alabama. Because I honestly can't understand why he didn't take that. So we're actually going to get, now with pink, blue trading, and we'll get the 12 trade, which should be good. Pink should only, or purple should only get the 8. No, sorry, the 10, I guess. He could try to roll me. Starts with 8 troops. 13, 23 on 10. We'll have our other cap to play off of. But I wanted to have better defense here. I was hoping to retake and then hit into here, but I lost a troop, of course. Of course, I lost a troop hitting Richmond, which is just like so silly. The troop losses this game for me, just little ones, little amounts, but enough to be like, come on, man, what are we doing here? All right, pink is. It seems like pink has officially knocked purple out of the left-hand side, which is interesting. Yellow will be the first, not the first to trade in, but yellow will trade in here. Interested to see what he does with this 14. Does he hit my 3? No, but he does go up towards pink. Yeah, just takes 1. He's leaving that. He's leaving his cap pathing open. So this is very much a take a card and pass type player who is gonna. He'll start playing the game once some people get eliminated. That's the way I look at it. Once some players get knocked out of the game, that's when he'll start playing. Or somebody fails a kill. Like, he's not going to do anything until that happens. So I'm interested to see what avenue purple takes here. I probably just let the bot break me. He's hitting something. Oh, he just went full send over. Okay. Is pink like super duper weak then? He seemingly just went like full send into pink there. Frustrated that pink removed his material or something. Because why else would you hit my 3? Unless red got walloped? Maybe red got walloped. Should I go investigate? I'd like to investigate. Oh, yeah, he tried to kill red. Well, if I go get the kill on red, then I'll... Do I leave? Bother? I'll trade in immediately, right? Yeah. everybody else is already set, so I can probably... Do I have the juice to kill purple here? I don't think I can kill purple, so I'm not going to try. Oh, God. What are... One is a cap, right? One is Jackson. We take Jackson. Oh, I don't have a dude trade. Normal dude trade. All right, let's do that. This comes... All right, let's go 6. Let's do that. Now, purple's super scattered, so if orange tries to go for this, he may not even find him. Or not orange. Why did I call him orange? Yellow? I don't know what's coming out of my mouth today, guys. It's gibberish. Clearly. Trade on 4. Orange. What are we doing? Caps are kind of weak. Purple could retake here. He's got a lot of territories. I think that at least one of these opponents will try to go for the elimination here on purple. And this is really well hidden for me. And he goes right... So if he doesn't have a trade on 3, he goes right before me. We could potentially chain this into eliminations. I don't know. I think yellow will end up finding him. I don't think pink will be able to kill him. But we could potentially chain this into eliminations on purple and blue. And I think those would both trade. I think those would both trade us because I think we'd be on 4 cards afterwards. It seems like pink just takes this back. Does he not take... I'd love to know what he had on cap here. 17 has pretty good pathing to everything. Yellow may try to go for the kill here. Or yellow will continue taking cards and passing. Yeah, he's going to continue taking cards and passing. So defeating that player will be difficult. Hopefully he doesn't... He has a trade on 3. Dang it. Now, if he rolls me here, I don't think that's a good play. Take the 6. Oh, he's going to try to kill blue. This is so bad. Wait, this is not smart. Now he'll just... All that... Oh my god, he didn't take one of the caps from me. Buddy, that was not wise. That does not trade you in. He didn't end up taking the cap from me, so now I'm just going to kill him for 3 cards again. The trades are high enough to justify it, I think. Let's go 9 here. No, I'm actually going to leave that one there. Got bad dice on that. Jeez. I am getting really poor dice here. I had a better fortify, I think. Anything a cap again? No. I think I want Raleigh. Just like a little bit of a middle ground there. I want to bait pink. Pink's not strong. I'm not even going to defend that one. Those ones don't matter that much. I'm trying to bait pink. Hopefully he doesn't have a set. I want him to break me and feed me his own kill. He does have a set. Alright, well. That'll get me targeted for sure. Now, he should know I just traded in for like 30 troops. So, tread carefully here. 35 I just traded in for him. Or he traded in for 35. I wonder if he stops here. He does. I had a feeling he might do that. So now it's down to yellow. I don't have a set on 3. Yellow could potentially feed pink the game here. He does not. He chooses not to. And I get 41. I just got 41 troops. That's basic. I just got a trade-in's worth. And unfortunately for pink, it makes no sense letting him hold all of this. So I'm not going to. I believe that's a trade-in. I'm sorry, Pink, that you became the target here, man, but I know you don't have a set. Now, the risk here is that I feed his kill to yellow. But, like, I've got decent defense. You can break whatever you want here. You're likely just getting yourself eliminated. Now, I would get 2 cards off of him, and then we're playing against yellow, who will have about 30 troops less than me here. And he's now opened. He's officially opened up my largest capital to himself. So, hopefully yellow's not quick, because this crash out is pretty much a guaranteed kill for yellow if he wants it. Now, again, it's only 2 cards. I will take the elimination for 2 cards. I do think it's worth it, especially with how weak he is. The question here becomes, does yellow understand what is available to him right now? He does hit pink here. He does roll my capital. Yellow actually might be losing himself the game. 29, that's going to knock him down to... Like, I have a trade-in. And he's stuck here. I mean, that's smart-ish. I think I still eliminate pink. Had me thinking for a second. But I still think eliminating pink is the right choice here. I'm going to leave that there in case I somehow mess this up. Slider. Who's 36? That could be worse. Leave 20 here. Yeah, he left 30 there. I don't think I was going to be able to defeat him off of that. Can I roll the 5 on 3? Come on. All right, his other cap is locked, so he can only play off the 30, and I'm on 4 cards. He does have a trade on 3. I don't think it'll be enough, though. I've got 32, 20, 15, and 15. He's going to have to roll all of those. Looks like he's going to split off the break. Any cap rolls we can get him to make right now is good, because he doesn't have a set. Yeah, that's not even, right? All right, that was not an even roll, which is good. That one was close to even. He's off of 2 caps, though, so I just get these back for free. That's going to be game. I think I played this one really well. Noticing that purple was going for that red kill definitely helped. I think that was a little bit premature on his end. We're going to take everything on the right-hand side here. He might even just pull off of cap. Wins a 2-on-1. That's admirable. We have that Joker as well. We're getting 27 troops. Pretty clean win here. That's for sure. Let's go here. Yeah, we got the same roll that he got up there. We got it back this. You know what? Let's do. I wanted to make sure this was 100. Cool. All right, that should be it. I can card block him on this next turn, too. I don't think he's going to be able to take enough board. He actually botted. Okay. Yeah, I think yellow actually very easily could have won this game had he activated himself earlier. Granted, I positionally, most of my moves hinged around purple, and purple was right in front of me in turn order, so that definitely helped. That definitely helped. Let's see if we can't pull off a fun little world nom victory here. I can't. I just like to complete the whole board. It's a bot. I'm only wasting my own time here, and I guess you're going to too. But, that's a solid win on the U.S. South map. I like this map a lot. I think that it'll be several months from now when we cover this, but come the time we cover it on Tier List Tuesday, I think it'll be up there pretty high. I really, really like this map. I think it's a lot of fun. It's got interesting choky mechanics. You got to play kind of good neighbor with each other. And it's a decent size. Let's see if I can pull up. Let's look at the ranks here. Master on purple. I'm kind of surprised by that one, if I'm being honest. For some reason, I can't seem to find the U.S. South map. I was looking for an exact territory count for you guys. Here it is. All right, this map, 54 territories, so it's a decent size. 4 Blizzard Nexus down to 50, so it's 11 territories larger than Classic, but it feels bigger. I feel like it feels bigger, but that's just me. Intermediate on red and pink and yellow. Novice on blue. Not super surprised by that when he quit right away. I'm very surprised that purple was a master. I thought, I mean, I guess he did have the ability to see that he had that elimination on red pretty close, but just shy. One troop short. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I give shout outs to people who subscribe who have public subscriptions on, so go ahead and do that, and I'll give you a shout out in an upcoming video. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.